Bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance. Number 18. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 23. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
To the plate now, Acevedo sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. George Springer, the next to hit, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. D-backs lead it 13-1. Standing in now, number 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Michael Herman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fly ball heading for the alley. Brantley on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. On a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Bro? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
The center fielder, number 8. Jeremy Brooks.
At the plate, Jeremy Brooks. And there he goes towards second. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, number 18. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. In now, Joe Melendez. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
At the plate now, number 23, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Melendez on third with 2 out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 5 innings complete. Arizona's on top, 19-1. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Josh Reddick.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's Michael Brantley as he lifts it in the air to right field. Melendez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 6th inning. D-backs out in front, 19-1. Chris Stavinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, number 2. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle.
Number 2.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Herman. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit hard to third. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 32 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And froze him on the breaking ball that time. Yordan Alvarez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Yuli Gurriel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted into center field. Brooks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Here's George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
1 ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1, and they remain well behind. Now batting, number 15. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Number 15.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up now, number 18. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Into the box, Joe Melendez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, number 32, fouled off. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hard ground ball to third, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Standing in now, number 2, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from second.
Now back, second baseman, Michael Herman.
At the plate, Michael Herman, pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, number 44.
So now to the plate, number 44, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Jeremy Brooks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, number 18, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Alvarez is there to make the catch and so next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Martin Maldonado will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Maldonado.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And as you can see, they are way behind. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Standing in, Joe Melendez, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, and that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
To the plate now, Acevedo. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 30 home runs on the year as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Michael Herman. He's 5 for 6 to this point. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in now, number 44, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 29-1. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
29-1 this evening. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 23 earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. Austin Pruitt allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Number 32 takes the rare 3-inning save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.